we're going to continue the night drive. Welcome back. You know me, I am DREADPOOL. If you don't, now you do. So we had an afternoon drive today, driving down looking into the sunset, and then after that we came back with a night drive because it was already dark out, and I had to stop again. And today is, well, now is the third one for the day, headed into a new direction. Debating whether or not I want to get another coffee, maybe a donut. I think I do want a coffee and a donut. Now the question is the place open? That's a good question. So let's hang out for this next hour or so, if that, or more. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We got some inside scoop on the afternoon drive. Coker Culture will be there at Sir Henry's. Let's see, Sir Henry's Barbecue. Try that again. Sir Henry's Ghost Town and Barbecue will be April 17th through the 19th. We will be there the week prior for media night. We will be there again between the 17th and 19th. And upon talking to Quill, which is one of the employees at Sir Henry's, last year he was one of the managers for Trail 2. They won the competition between the 3 trails. My wife and daughter were part of Trail 2. I was part of Trail 3. And the third night, my area with Ascalon and Coker Culture's one of their boys was with us, and they won with me. So the 3 of us as a team kicked ass. Eva, what's going on? Thank you for commenting. Jackie, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. You do have one question. All right, cool. Feel free. Shoot. While you're doing your question, Coker, like I said, Coker Culture will be there Saturday. We're not sure if we'll be there Friday or Saturday ourselves, maybe both, but probably Saturday. Although I did find out that Coker Culture will be there Sunday scare acting. Where am I going? I'm going to another job site. Thank you for stopping in. Where do you live? I'm in Central Florida. Also, where am I going? I'm going to the next job site. Sorry to be vague, but we have to be somewhat vague. At least I'm giving you answers versus other people that don't give you answers. Quinn, the manager, that for Trail 2, one of the managers, he's not managing a trail from what I recall, but he's got some other stuff that he's doing, boots on the ground type deal. So yeah, that would be awesome to see what he's got going on. I'm not reading. I have AI reading off what you're saying to me, so I have to listen. Hey, Dread, keep your eyes on the road. I am keeping my eyes on the road. I'm just reading what the thing says to my head. I'm just replying to you. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, well, have you ever looked at a phone? The comments on the phone are so small you can't see it. So, I have to, I had Carla from 4GQTV help me with an AI on the phone, so it reads it to my earbuds so I can hear. All I got to do is hit a button to hit replay so I can replay it over and over again, and so I can figure out who's who and what they said. So it's cool. It's I don't even have to look at it. Just hit the button and it replays. No, I don't think, no. I understand a lot of people are concerned about that. I am too. I mean, I've also been in the car with other people driving, and people are like freaking out, like, you shouldn't be driving, da 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 da. And it's like, he's driving, not me. And we actually, when we do stuff like that, I can actually show you. When I'm like this, the phone is locked up. I got the little button on the headset. All I gotta do is, what are you doing, dude? All I gotta do is hit the button, and it just replays the audio for me. Yeah, no wonder you don't have a tail. He's missing his bumper because he doesn't know how to drive. Brake checking everybody. I mean, I'm going under the speed limit, but that's another thing. You go way under. That's funny, Axel. Oh, that's so funny. Wait till I get to Texas. And you look over and you see me in the car next to you. What are you going to do then? You live in California. Nice. I want to go visit there someday. I mean, I've technically kind of been there. Technically. But we drove through. But I want to go visit I want to go visit some cool places like Big Sur and other places like that. I want to go skiing on the mountain. When did I just start the stream? I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago. Let's do that. Let's make a U-turn. Let's go back and see if that Dunkin' Donuts is open. Because I know there's another Dunkin' Donuts ahead of me, but I don't know if they close. I think they close. bunny saying hi. Oh, hi. I don't know if that came across on the phone. Illegal U-turn? No. See? At a light. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a motorcycle in front of me. And look at that. I've got a full 2 cars in front of me and the motorcycle. Unlike everybody else that likes to ride up on their tires. This U-turn is legal. So what's going on, Axel? How you been? How's the wifey doing? Is wifey keeping you in line? Dave, I told you I'd be back on the road. Good, enjoying your week off. Awesome. How come you didn't visit Florida? Yes, if you're a kid, do not drive at night. You will get in trouble. My name is Autumn. Okay. Hello, Autumn. Let's see if this Dunkin' Donuts is open. It says 24 on the sign, but I've been here before and they weren't open. Hello, I'll have a extra large hot coffee, 6 and 6, and a glazed donut. That'll be it.
Give me 1 second to check if I have food.
Okay.
Alright, you're good to go forward.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Woohoo! I get my glazed donut. What is 6 and 6? 6 cream, 6 sugars. DREADPOol. Monkey. Are you kidding me? Monkey Punch? Michael Monkey Punch? You're back. Where have you been? It's 10:56 here. Give me 1 second. I'll get back to the chat. I gotta backtrack. Autumn, Michael Monkey Punch. Sorry, Caps. Why would I visit Swampland, Florida?
608.
608? Alright. Okay, I got 610.
Alright. Would you like a receipt?
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you. You too now.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I guess when employees don't show up and people leave, they're not open 24/365. But this is Webb's Candy Factory. They got some of the best goat milk fudge. Ah, there was on the sign right there too. They closed part of their store down and put a Dunkin' Donuts there, so it's interesting. I used to make special trips all the way out here. All right, let's get back to this Monkey Michael Michael Monkey Punch. Jesus, it's been such a long time. Oh my God, it's been ages. Autumn says, what time is it? Oh, we've already answered that. I have been missing you, homie. Dude, I've been missing you too, brother. Do you know him? Yes, I do. Got my Dunkin' 4 and 4. See, Michael knows. Oh man, Michael Monkey Punch Lugo. It's been what, like 2 years or something, brother? Dread, I'm going to Florida in the summer. I may get to see you or live around you. Ah, that's pretty cool. Well, like I said, I'm in Central Florida, so we bounce around. So yeah, you never know. Never know who you're gonna run into. We've been away from people for such a long time, lost track of where they're at, where they live. They've lost track of where we're at, where we live. And for like 5 years, we lived right around the corner from each other. I had no clue. My dad ran into his cousin. We were up in Chicago. They were up in New York. Last they knew, we were in Chicago. Last we knew, they were in New York. We lived 5 miles right around the corner from each other. For 5 years. He ran into him at another city. Probably about an hour drive away from us. He spotted his cousin, yelled at him, pull over, da 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 da. The guy's like freaking out, like what the heck's going on? Didn't recognize my dad. And then once he did, they were like, holy cow, you know, like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Finding out that we live, like, the past 5 years, we never ran into each other. And yet he runs into each other with his cousin in another city, an hour away from us. In the meantime, they're only like a 5-minute drive away, maybe 10-minute drive, but still, they're like right around the corner. Yeah, we don't have very many 24-hour Dunkins. A lot of the Dunkins, that's why I turned around to this one. Because I swear that this one here was a 24-hour one. The other one that I'm going to be passing by is not 24 hours. But there's a lot of them that we have. There's one up by me where I live. There's a 24-hour. And then that's it for like an hour drive. This is like, I'm 3 hours away. And there's one right there. So you're talking about 2 of them 3 hours away from each other. Do you have locks? I'm not sure what that means. OMG. I'm so sorry I have to go to bed. Have a great rest of your night. Bless you. Night. Well, you have a good night too. Thank you, Autumn. We need to chat and game sometime. Yes, we do, Michael. Yes, we do. I wonder what Dulux is supposed to mean. How is life treating me? Well, life's treating me good. Just busy as always. Another 80-hour week. Right now is a lot of driving for the end of the weekend. I mean, I just had a couple-hour drive one way, another drive the other way. Now I'm going another direction, another couple-hour drive. So yeah, I'm all over the place. At least tonight I am. Everywhere else I'm like usually hunkered down between one or two sites. But yeah, just been keeping busy. Let's see. I don't even think you know, but my wife is actually podcasting. She does an all-women's podcast. It's called Majestic Mayhem on 4GQ TV. She's also on with Axel for the Iconic podcast on Friday nights. Her Majestic Mayhem is on Sunday nights. So yeah, there's been a lot going on. Yeah, it's been great to talk to you, man. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. And I get it, out of sight, out of mind. So I hope you've been doing good. I hope life's been treating you well and you've been kicking everybody's ass. You know? All the people I talk to don't chat anymore. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Well, the only thing I can think of is, and I've said this before with even, before I got into this community, was, our friend groups are like little bubbles, and we're a whole bunch of little bubbles in a dish, and then some of the bubbles pop into a bigger bubble, they join up, and then sometimes some of those bubbles pop into smaller bubbles, but they weren't the same bubbles together. So I think that's kind of how life is too. We have our own little bubbles at the time, and it's no offense to anybody, but we lose touch. That's why I don't take offense when I haven't heard from somebody in such a long time. You never know that what's going on with their life, that they're busy or something's going on. You know what I mean? So that's why sometimes I tell everybody, reach out. If you think of somebody, you hadn't thought of them or talked to them in a while, reach out. Let them know that you're still around, you're thinking of them, and it might brighten their day. I mean, hell, you just showed up in my chat. You brightened my day right there just by showing up. You hadn't watched a stream in a long time. Again, I don't blame you. I was watching streams like nonstop every night for everybody. I've been so busy myself. It's not like I weaned myself off from doing that. It's just I haven't been able to like support everybody, and it's getting to the point where so many people were streaming at the same time with each other. So it was like, well, I'll watch a little bit of here, I'll watch a little bit of there, and trying to show support to everybody. But it's hard to do. So I get it. My son is about to graduate high school, and I'm so proud of him. Awesome, dude. Congratulations. That's good news. Yeah, my tiny giant is gonna be 13 in a few months. It's hard to imagine. She was so little. Now she towers. She towers over Death Dealer. -19. I'm getting old. I was old before I had her. I don't know if that helps you feel better. All my friends' kids were having kids, and then I finally started having kids. That donut soon. I can smell it calling me. I haven't had one in a couple weeks. So yeah. Where am I driving? I'm driving to the next job site. We're gonna hit some backwoods. So the signal may get spotty. I hope it doesn't. But it might. But it shouldn't. But it might. We're going to be in BF, Florida, out in some swamplands. Some cow pastures. Gator and crocodile infested fields. Don't eat donuts much. Yeah, I don't either. I was just going to get that coffee, just something like kicked in and said, you know, I deserve a donut. This donut's probably going to be stale and dry because it's so late. Yep. Yeah, it lost its cakeness. It's like a shoe leather donut. Whatever. Once in a blue moon doesn't hurt. Gotta have a donut with coffee. What? Gotta have coffee with a donut. How about them apples? Haha. Hopefully we still got signal. Aha, you got mind dread. That's funny. So now we get to drive down some creepy roads. Little mini bridges. If you look carefully, you might see a skinwalker. So we like here, this is a great place. I want to get the Insta360 X5, or maybe the next one, which would be the 6 if they ever come out with it. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, how long I want to wait before I get it. Feeling if I get the X5, the X6 will be coming out soon, so. But I have a feeling if I keep on waiting, they're just going to keep recording it with new cool gadgets and stuff and not have anything new. And I'm gonna be like sitting there with the old. So I've got the X2, I've got the X4, and the One X5 does pure video. That's it. That's what it's called, pure video, which is on the low light level. So what I want to do is get the suction cups to put on the car, and then have the camera above the car as I'm driving around and get some recordings of the car driving. It'll kind of give it like a drone feel. But driving down these spooky, windy roads, I think it'll be awesome. You gotta go, hit me up. Xbox to get. Gotta go to bed for work. Only stay awesome. You too, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, man, it's awesome seeing you. You have a good night. Have a good day at work. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, right now I am busting my ass because I'm gonna go to the Game Complainers 10-year anniversary. So I've been busting my ass nonstop for the past few months, trying to get money saved up so that way I have money to spend. And then when I come, because I'm not working, I've got money and all my bills paid for, so that way I don't have to worry about any issues, you know, when I come back. You know what I mean? So now that's what I'm doing is trying to get as much OT saved up and taken care of. So I haven't been able to play as much Xbox as I wanted to recently. But again, thank you for stopping in, man. That's awesome. Hopefully I'll see you again. If not, we'll definitely talk on Xbox at least. All right, take care, brother. You have a good night. And for those of you that are still hanging out with us, I'm not leaving anywhere. We are still streaming. We're still driving down these curvy, windy roads in the middle of swampland. At least the roads are paved. Some of these roads were so bad they repaved them. I mean, before they repaved them, holy cow. We're bouncing around. Drive safe, homie. Yep, thank you, brother. Sweet dreams. Man, it's so great to see somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. I have no idea why you lost touch, but at least now I know he's doing good. His kid's graduating. It's awesome to see when people's lives are doing good. No skinwalkers yet. If I see a deer, I'll try to point it out. But keep an eye out for skinwalkers. Those are hard to spot. So good. funny because it was stale and tough like shoe leather. I think because I hadn't had as much sugar in a while. I was just craving sugar. That's a bad thing. Remember one night we were driving, we're in the middle of the city, and the vehicle in front of me like slams on the brakes, starts swerving, and I'm like, what the hell is their problem? They swerve around, and the next thing you know, I'm coming up because I'm like gassing now because they, you know, I've already popped my brakes, and now that they've swerved and took off, I'm like gassing up to go, and that's when it dawns on me, there's a freaking dinosaur running across the road. Literally, an alligator was crossing the road. Almost ran his ass over. It was in the middle of the city. You don't see that. But he decided he was going for a walk, and he was crossing the middle of the road. He was. If he wasn't jaywalking, it'd be okay. I remember the first time Death Dealer and myself and Tiny Giant drove this road. Yeah, we were scared out of our minds. There was that you know. They some trees off to the side, and there was a bumper, a red bumper to the tree about 15. Made no sense. We didn't know what was there, other than somebody decided to launch their car, and that's where their bumper got left. 15 in the air. Like these little spots here where the road goes up and down, there's a little creek right there. And I remember there was a more prominent up and down on the road. I don't know if they smoothed it out or not, but the trees were close to the road, so it's like they had to have been going like a Mach 20 or something to get launched. Another creek, but I don't see those trees. And again, I don't know if they did something to the trees or something to the road. Like I said, they repaved some of this road. One of these days I'll just drive through here, keep my mouth shut, and just drive. Got a roundabout, and when we first came here, that roundabout was not a roundabout. It was was it a four-way stop? I don't remember. I thought we just went straight I think the crossroads, I can't remember anymore. That's how long ago it was. I think cross traffic stopped while we just kept on going straight. Because this cross traffic is more prevalent that they decided to put a roundabout. There's a lot of trucks go back and forth. Uh-oh. Expect delays. Let's see if we have any delays. See? Told you. Repaving the road. Like they're gonna slap on another layer because of the way I'm seeing the side of the road where it meets up with like that had me freaked out for a second. That was gonna be like a stop sign or something. From what I remember, it was on the left side. The direction I'm headed now, it was on the left side after the little creek. I want to say it was around here somewhere. And definitely some at that creek right there. Turn off your lights. Turn down them brights. And boop. Our brights are back on. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about with the bumpiness of the road here? You can hear everything rattling. Skimmed off the top coat or two. And I think this is like the area right here where because of how that tree is right there. But it was like it was stuck in a fork of a tree. Maybe it's further up then, because that one tree was too big. Well, not too big, but too far off the side, and it was a singular tree. There was a few trees around each other. But again, it could have been cleared out. So, who knows if it was already cleared out or what. every year they do like so much of the road, and then they stop. Bunny. Y'all saw that, right? That bunny decided to shift over the way I was going. Was not a skinwalker. Yeah, keep going, dude. You can go get that bunny. This guy too. See what I mean? I'm doing the speed limit. He's... Jesus. Well, if anybody's gonna run over a skinwalker, that'll be him. This road is long, but those are some blue lights. It's always amazing to see some of these houses way in the distance. You guys can't see it, but out in the middle of nowhere, and they got all their lights on. That's all you see are the lights. You can't really make out the house or anything, but during the daytime, you're like, wow, that's a beautiful house. It's a beautiful area out in the middle of nowhere. night, it like just it has that ambiance. It's really cool looking. I understand they're doing it for security, but still, the ambiance is there. It's really cool looking. Theirs was out, but not as lit up as the other one. I like that other one. It was so cool. So cool looking. I've seen a couple coffee shops where they have like an outdoor seating area with picnic tables and stuff like that. Really cool at night. Like I said, I like the vibe, the ambiance that it provides. got busted. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. I've got the AI that'll read your question in my ear. That way everything is hands-free. Free. Any questions? Otherwise, I just keep quiet and we'll just ASMR the rest of the way. Get it, this ain't the top coat, but you'd think it'd be smoother than this. Well, bouncing around here. going on, Milfy? Thanks for stopping back in again. Just enjoying the scenery out here in the middle of nowhere. This would be perfect. You had a convertible. You're welcome. It looked like that car was coming straight from you from a distance. It did, right? It did. Yeah, I like that. Looks like next month we'll be on that part of the road on our right side. Like I said, new traffic pattern. So it means like this will be the last time I drive on this side for right now. Well, the next week or so. You guys seen any skinwalkers yet? You headed home? No. No. I wish. I'm headed to another job site. I've got 2 job sites to get to tonight. I absolutely have to get to tonight. And then I have another let's see, 1, 2, we got another 2, maybe 3 after that, that I can do early morning. Do I drive all the time, or does Death Dealer drive sometimes? Well, I usually drive. But sometimes Death Dealer does drive. It all depends on her mode. If we're driving far or driving somewhere she doesn't know, obviously I'm the one driving. But if it's out and about, around town, stuff like that, she prefers to do the driving. Because I already drive all week anyway, so to me it doesn't matter. I don't care. I know some guys have issues, but that Dealer doesn't drive too bad. She's a little on the hot foot, but not too bad. I usually wrangle her down if she gets too fast. Got a sister that I let drive once, never again. never again. I will drive her car. She's not allowed to drive with me in the car, ever. I know a couple other people that I can just sit back and relax and not worry about it, even though they're a bad driver. But some people that are so bad that I will not let them drive. I will drive their car. So it's a good thing to meet somebody that knows how to at least drive. No, I don't care where I sit. I can sit anywhere in the car. It doesn't bother me. I know a lot of times a lot of people that get motion sickness have to sit in the front. I don't know why, but to me, like I said, it doesn't bother me. So I don't understand it. But I know a lot of people are like, they absolutely have to sit in the front. They can't sit in the back because it'll make them sick. You know, and you know, even when I was younger, it made no sense to me. Yeah, she has probably mentioned this sister before. I'm sure she has. Wow, you know, somebody that has to sit in the back. What, do they prefer to have a chauffeur? If I'm not driving, you're my chauffeur. I'm going to be a backseat driver. Earn that name as a backseat driver. Pulls up at the light, rolls down the window. Pardon me, but do you happen to have any great coupon? Why, thank you. She reacted much. She just kind of like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure she's talked about this sister. I believe, if I recall, she's talked about this sister being overly cautious, where overly cautious will get her in an accident because she's overly cautious. No. Driving Miss Daisy is safer than driving with her sister. Driving Miss Daisy is so safe, you're okay. Driving with her sister is like driving Miss Daisy but with blinders on. Like, she does not look when she turns into a lane. If that makes any sense. Like, instead of looking, she glances, if that. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Some people would get offended at that. I'm telling you, she drives slow. You know, granted, I'm driving the speed limit, and people think I'm driving slow. She's going under the speed limit. I'm gonna like at least go the speed limit. If you're gonna go slow, go the speed limit. Because in Florida, the speed limit is just a suggestion. Like it said 45 there, you could do 60. Woo, green arrow. Yeah, but that's when you're driving too slow and you're not looking before you turn, or at least you glance before you turn. You're not actually studying the vehicle's speed that's coming on to you as you get in front of it. You're not stomping on the gas to get out of the way. Yeah, there's a problem. Ooh, check this out. Oh man, you can't see it. Let's see if we can get it better. Pizza. If that's not funny. You think they own a pizzeria? You think there may be a inn? I love the Crazy Taxi video games. Oh, dude, I do too, man. I do too. They're fun. I just wish they were easier to play. Because, like, the timing and all that, you don't get a chance to, like, do as much. The point is to be in a rush. But, you know what I mean? I want to be able to explore more. I want to be able to you know, do more. But I get it. You know, it's an arcade game. That to be a quarter popper. I love pizza. I do too, man. Oh man, I love all sorts of pizza: thin crust, deep crust, or you know, deep dish, standard Napoleon, Sicilian. Yeah, I mean, just whatever. This pan pizza that now they're calling Detroit pizza. Bullshit. That's not the same thing. Pan pizza and Detroit pizza are not the same thing. Don't intermix them. For some reason, they had to change a lot of that shit. The Night of Heralds. What's going on, Perry? I love buffalo chicken pizza. You know what else is good? It's chicken Alfredo pizza. Pan pizzas for fat slubs. Yo, Dreadpool. I have a feeling that you meant to put those two together as one sentence, not two different sentences. I love Pizza Hut pan pizza. Oh my God, that's so good. The crust is so crispy and soft and chewy and crunchy. Chicken franchise pizza? No, I don't know that one. There's a pizza shop that has mozzarella sticks, chicken tenders, and fries on pizza. I love pizza. I love lasagna pizza. I can't say I've actually had lasagna pizza. I've had stuffed pizza. I've had layered pizza. But I can't say that it was like lasagna. So I don't know if that's the same thing or not. The pizza place near me makes it insanely good. Nice. Sounds like I'm gonna have to try that pizza out when I finally get up there to visit. Wow, it's already 67 degrees out. It dropped again. I was wondering why it was like chilling down, and I don't even have the AC on or nothing. I can just feel the chill in the air coming through the windows. Wow, that place in Manhattan sounds good. Was it an Italian dish before it was a pizza? Oh. All day. I know we hit like 70. I know when I paid attention, because Wicked asked me what the temperature was like. It was 75, 76, something like that. So it's probably like low to mid 80s today while I was asleep. I don't remember it being that hot out, so I know it didn't feel like it was in the 90s yet. So I want to say low 80s sounds about right for the high. I know the other day, what was it, last night when I looked, it said 88 was the high, but that was at the place I was at. No, that's what I'm saying, mid for the house. Because it could have been hotter, I just didn't realize it. Who knows? You can get stuff with baked CD if you want that. Hey, dude, it sounds like you guys are making calzones, not pizzas. Oh, calzones are so good, and so are the strombolis. I love it when it's in the 50s and 60s. Is that the MILFs you're talking about, or the temperatures? Because I think when you get into the 60s, I think they're considered cougar territory, are they not? But it has pepperoni and extra cheese on top. Nice. Both, LOL. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Fun, playful jabs or digs at each other, you know, good jokes, good-hearted jokes. You don't bash somebody and then turn around and be like, oh, I was just joking. No, if you're not part of the joke needs to be relevant to the both of you to be able to joke like that and not be, I don't know, a dick. Kind of like, speaking of such and such, hey, so-and-so, how's it going? Now that I've ignored you for the past 20 minutes, I'm going to acknowledge you like that. Thanks, dick. That's not a joke. That's not playful jibber-jabber between friends. maybe behind the scenes where it's just the two of you, you can joke around like that, but not out in public like that. Milfy, have you met my friend April Hunter? I don't know, she might be too young for you. But she's a wrestler, a model, podcaster. She's from WCW. Uh-huh. That's my friend. You haven't seen that person? Oh, if you go on my channel and you search April Hunter, you'll find her. I've done little promos with her, and she even flexes the pecs one at a time. She was on Nitro. Actually, I think I'm going to see her in May. You got to look it up, yeah. I think I'm going to see her in May at Tampa Bay Screams. She'll be there. Rhonda Shear will be there. You know, Carla got an interview with Rhonda Shear, that bastard. He wouldn't have known who she was if I didn't, like, holy cow, she's back, and, like, advertised it everywhere, shared it everywhere, told him about her. He wouldn't have known crap. She did the USA Up All Night with Gilbert Godfrey, and there was a different lady before Rhonda that had that place for, like, she had that hosting spot for like 6 months to a year, and then Rhonda had it for a while, and Gilbert Godfrey did it off and on here and there too. Let's see, and then she brought it back on a YouTube channel. Yes, her arms are a lot bigger than, yes. But if you look at my videos, like I said, she does some pectoral flexing for the video. Like I said, she's cool, man. I've talked with her several times. We've become friends. I just haven't been able to visit in a while. But Tampa Bay Screams in May, I believe she'll be there with Rhonda and a few other people. Oh, Eddie Munster, the guy that plays at Eddie Munster. I plan on, there's a free meet and greet. I can't remember when, but he's also going to be at the Tampa Bay Screams too. So we get to meet Eddie Munster. I told you she was a wrestler, man. She'll kick your ass and you'll enjoy it. Really? That's pretty cool, Perry. That's nice. See, talk about a small world again. We're talking about a celebrity this time around that you know indirectly, and I don't know yet, but I'll eventually meet once, maybe twice. We're talking about you guys used to watch. I'm friends with now. Like, I never saw her wrestle before. But yeah. I mean, Milfy, if you want, you imagine, what's her face? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? She dresses up like her. Yeah, it was weird, but my mom didn't want me driving him after all. Really? Hopefully you get it. Sucks that you didn't meet up with him today. Hopefully you can get it for him, for Milfy. I still gotta get my my OG Xbox, and hopefully my caps did not leak yet. I need to send it up to you, or bring it with me when I fly up there and get it recapped. I forgot how much you said it was. Oh yeah, he was drinking a little bit too much. Yeah. It's one thing when it's your friend that's drunk. It's another thing when it's a total stranger that's drunk. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's foggy out here. There's a lot of fog. And now it cleared out. Ooh, did I just drive through some spirits? Recapping Fred's Game Gear this weekend. Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming you're gonna stream that, right? It's foggy, but not coming across the street like it was earlier. Yeah, we'll try. Hopefully it's not busy again. Yeah, hopefully it's not too busy. I mean, it's a catch-22, right? You want to be busy, as long as you're making money. But you don't need no window shoppers wasting your time. I appreciate you guys stopping in here. Definitely check out Game Complainers. He's going to be recapping a Game Gear this weekend. Hopefully he will be able to stream it. And if so, you get to watch it front and center Thank you, Milfy, for stopping in. And was it Venom Dave was in? Who else? Michael Monkey Punch Lugo was in. Holy cow! He's a blast from the past. Haven't seen him in years. Good to see him stop in. And of course, the one and only Milfman, aka I Love Cougars, also known as and nicknamed by me, Milfy. So thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. And be cautious, because game complainers might be streaming after I hang up. You never know what he might be doing. Thanks, guys. See? Oh, he's playing Resident Evil tonight too. See, there you go. So you can watch him stream some Resident Evil. And oh, look at the car in front of me. You see that? That line? That's all fog. All that stuff was fog, lighting up from his headlights. You really can't. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's some fogginess. See if you can find some skinwalkers. But anyway, like, share. Thanks again. Later.